Alright, so what we're going to be watching is some Steve gameplay. Yeah! We all love it, right? I mean, we're just going to be kind of talking over it. We'll be interacting with chat, but I want to know, is banning Steve still the move? What do we think?
We'll see. I mean,
He's
again, you mentioned
positively broken, right? Look, this is a perfect example. 43 damage. Nice. I don't know what the rules were for LTC, if the game-breaking tech was banned or not.
Like, she's really not the type of character that you would
Oh
call
my god.
rush down, but
This character is preposterous. I wish he wasn't so heavy. The best argument to be made about banning Steve and against banning Steve are kind of the same. I don't know, like, I don't really... Ooh, snipe. These turnips are hitting. Man's just moving, my goodness. He's got no iron. Doesn't matter. Oh, he's got a bomb. He immediately doesn't want it. Kind of what I was saying earlier, though. Like, should we ban him just because he's the best? Or is he, like, actually so unfairly the best that he's got to go? Where do we draw the line between, like, unacceptable, right? Where does a character become unacceptable? He has insane risk versus reward. He has touch of death combos. And he's only going to get better as time goes on, right? Because you can look at Steve now and be like, oh, like, his results are really good, but they're not, like, the best. Like, history-wise, I think Joker's is the best, but no one ever said to ban Joker. Because we knew. Top players knew. They did say ban Joker. No top players did. The only people who wanted Joker banned were, like, spectators who were sick of MKLeo winning. But, like, now we have actual pros saying that Steve's gots to go. Oh my god, dude, look how many hitboxes he can just throw out. Jeez, that entire sequence was preposterous. He, like, look at how many hitboxes are being covered here. Like, in 1 second we have this minecart coming down, next second jab over here in case you jumped, and he's falling down if you tried to contest him. And also, ooh, up tilt, reverse up tilt, by the way, so it hits mad early. You can't jump out of shield here, so you have to immediately disengage. He shields anticipating, like, an air out of shield, a back air of shield or something, so he buffers this back air. And you can't punish it, and he's doing another move that is extremely hard to contest, and you'd have to be pre-positioned, but you're already in a scramble, and you're trying to disengage in any scramble with Steve. Another back air because there was no end lag on the first one in the first place. Also a broken move. There is no best option. You just got cooked. Like, you got out-charactered. Pick a better situation to engage in.
Okay, we're gonna get some damage here, a little bit of an overcommit.
Oh, he tried to cheese. He was gonna do that, like, nair down till up B or something.
I guess the regular chase.
Do we ban Steve based on his potential or based on what's happening on the grounds of results? No different in results since PMLG. Yeah, I don't, like, you can just ban the tech and it's fine. The only problem with banning the tech, which I guess makes it not fine, is that it's really hard to tell when they do it. If Steve wasn't annoying, people would have no issue with him. That's honestly true. He's, like, unfortunate for two reasons. Because he's really boring to watch and he's really frustrating to play against. You know? Which is why I think it's grounds for, like, another argument for banning him. Is, like, longevity of the game. Like, I think people will always play regardless. But, like, love for the game will die. Viewership for the game will die. Like, top players will, like, you know, become less interested and start to fall out. These are inevitabilities, but it'll be accelerated by Steve. Is that worth considering when talking about a ban for him? The fact that he's just straight up not good for the life of the game. I think that's the strongest argument against him. I think viewership's a good argument considering Zachary versus Akola was the highest watched set in a long time. That's for a different reason though. That's because Zachary was already an established, like, top player against new blood. That infatuation only happens one time. If you have another Zachary versus Akola set, like, it won't do nearly as well. Yeah, that's an interesting take, Kim Dizzle. Even if Steve isn't literally killing the game, he, along with the rest of Fighter Pass 2, ensure that the game will probably become irrelevant the millisecond Smash 6 comes out. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what happened with 4, right? Wow, that up smash was funny. People immediately hopped off Smash 4 and just never touched it again except at SmashCon. I'm not, like, trying to use... Did he just up B out of shield with Peach? What a god. Mute is seeing something that I don't see, and I'm impressed. Y'all see the movement with Mute? Look at the toes. Hold up. That was funny. Oh yeah, you lose. If viewership is at risk, we should ban Sonic and Game & Watch. The thing about that is, like, viewership isn't the only part of the argument. Carmelo. That's kind of the issue I'm taking with your side. I don't think Steve is like killing viewership, to be honest. Like there's still like the majors that like Steve is still like top 8ing and like are still popping off. That's why I'm saying just like health for the game, I guess. I don't know. Player morale matters as much as viewership. No, I think player morale. There would be nothing to view without the players. I think one of those is a little bit more important. I really do be rooting against Steve, though. I guess one thing that Steve does have that's good for him is that he's got like kind of the villain complex, right? I think it's important to also have characters to hate, but unfortunately, he's also hate-worthy and broken. Wow, actual Tiger, that was a very intelligent sentence you just said. I'm gonna read it out loud. Win rates for people increasing precipitously. Yep, that's a word. Upon picking up Steve, I don't think is coincidental. That mixed in with the viewership arguments, etc., individual points on their own shouldn't be enough, but it's a multitude of flags lumped together. Yeah, I don't think it's bad that like Steve carries players, right? I'm just gonna come out and say it instead of walk around it, but like, I don't like that being used as an argument for like why we should ban him. Because, like, truthfully, at the end of the day, we could all just pick Steve. But if we did that, the game would definitely die. We would all be the villains. It sucks because players don't want to play against Steve. Players don't want to play Steve. People don't want to watch Steve. But if you want to win, you play Steve. It's a hellish cycle. If everyone's a villain, there is no villain. No, that's not true. The villain in this case is, or the villain's goal, I don't know. Just, it would kill... It would actually kill the game. No one would love it. No one would watch it. What is going on? Why is Mute winning now? I haven't really been paying attention. Not the bomb. He never uses that. Sonics versus Myron or DeBuzz versus Akola. What are you watching? At least if I watch like Sonics versus Myron, I can make fun of like Myron in a fun way. Don't get me wrong, I actually love Myron. He's actually a really good guy. But like, it's Olimar, and he calls him the purple flash thing in his Twitter bio kills me. I love that. Yeah, the Myron zone, exactly, bro. You're wrong for that one. You answered incorrectly. The Buzz makes lame sets fun. I don't know why. You part of the paint watching club, dude? Do they send the paint to you to taste test before they send it out? How did this devolve into talking about DeBuzz? Should Steve still be banned is the question. I'll talk through it a little smoother. I think the boat that top players are in are like, we don't care if he's banned, but we're not going to complain if he does. I think that's where most people sit. I'm not going to sit here and advocate like, I'm not going to go to a tournament if Steve isn't banned. Because we go for the love of the game. I looked away while I was telling that joke, and it's just like frustrating for like mental health purposes. Like, why the f do I have to play against Steve? I wish I didn't. And I think oh my god, he should have died for that actually. I think most players are also, they blame themselves a lot to a fault in my opinion. Most players are like, I could just get better and beat Steve, right? And at the end of the day, that is kind of true. But also, the uphill battle is insanely unfair. They know that, but like, this is what I like to call a self-improvement sport. You always look inward to become a better player and not like blame other parts. Like you don't blame the game really. Honest question, would you complain if other characters that are perceived as less overtuned were ever banned? Aegis are overtuned and hated because no one calls for a ban? Wait, what? I think Aegis, I mean honestly, low-key, I still think Aegis is the best character in the game. I think that character's stupid, but I think like banning Rob is dumb. Is banning Kazuya dumb? No, I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility. I don't think it'll ever happen. I think it's like less deserved than a Steve ban. I would stop viewing Ultimate as a spectator because I don't like excessive frequent character picks. Like, you mean just like seeing the same character multiple times in the same top 8? I don't hate it. Because think about, like, how cool would it have been if, like, halfway through Leo being the best, like, Joker in the world, someone else got nasty at Joker. Like, Tweak just picked up Joker. Or, like, I don't know, like Nairo, for example, and, like, you would occasionally get to see, like, an extremely top-level Joker ditto. Like, that's pleasant. Once you start putting 3 in the mix, then it gets a little stupid. But I feel like there's never been more than, like, 2 Steves in a relevant top 8. But no one wants to watch a Steve ditto. It's very weird that Joker never got up there at all besides Leo. I'm telling you, it's because Joker's hard to play. Like, I know we watched that Mudace video and he says that Joker's, like, easier to play. I don't think that's true. I actually disagree with Mute there. I do think that he's a high maintenance character.
Here we go, TK.
Oh my goodness. Wait, this is game 5 and he's getting cooked. What happened? How's he staying alive? Dude, how can you have someone this scared? Bro doesn't even have any out of shield kill options. Except for like footstool out of shield down air. And Mute is the one that's cornered here.
This may end up being a 3-stock.
And Syrup is the one just chilling in the shield. I think ZSS actually does pretty well against Steve too, so. And even then, it's still so losable. Like you get comboed once and you're at kill percent. It's like a winning matchup with an asterisk.
I can do it, still do it. I got it. Uh-oh. We are on last stop.
Surely he's dead. Of course not. Diamond. All right, guys. Well, if Steve loses this set, he shouldn't be banned, right? Because he's not that good. Why don't we watch and see what happens?
Got one iron here. Go!
I think footstool out of shield down here would definitely kill at 85 with all that rage. The verdict? The introduction of the tech didn't change anything. I thought he should have been banned even with like how overtuned his kit is. That's how I feel. Character's stupid.